Hello everyone, welcome back to SW Gaming Channel. Whether you're a fan of the best MMOs or MOBAs, love complex, beautiful open world game in which you can trample around or keep it social with co-op PC games, there's a PC game for you. We guarded the best PC games including the best Steam games, so whatever genre you're into, whatever type the storyline draws you in, there's something on our list will gratify your gaming needs. Here's the top 10 best games for PC in 2020. Let's go. Number 10, Crusader Kings 3 is now $49.99 on the market. The thoughtful modernization of the medieval strategy classic is an easy recommendation, especially for a strategy game fan. If your list of new games to play is growing larger by the day, you need to put aside a few hours for this behemoth monarch simulator. Crusader Kings 3 is always in motion, always jumping into new stories, so it never lets you get to settle. But it also never ventures far out of its comfort zone. Paradox hasn't taken it into a different direction or made changes that will elicit any gaps. The stuff that made Crusader Kings 2 so enduring has been pushed to the front even more, while some of the blows that accumulated over the better part of the decade has been chipped away. This is a very sensible sequel.
Cunning. Remember that, and your dynasty will rule this land through the ages.
Number 9, Marvel's Avengers. The price is $59.99. The new Marvel action game has a surprisingly deep RPG system and features the full roster of playable heroes that you can take into co-op missions, making this a must for a group of friends. You can live out your superhero fantasy and team up with your friends to battle it out as adventure game characters like the Hulk, Black Widow, Iron Man, and more, all with a variety of playstyles, special abilities, and moves. Although the same coin-like creep into cinematic, button smashing can be spun on its head to create impressive action sequences.
Let's try this again.
Number 8, Resident Evil 3 is currently $59.99. While the recent Resident Evil 2 remake is better of the two, any fan of the series, or indeed any fans of the zombie games, owe it to themselves to play through this action-packed survival horror game. Playing as the main character Jill Valentine and the protagonist Carlos of Valeria, you will carve a visual strewn path through an outbreak-stricken raccoon city that's heavy on scripted set pieces. The increased pace of this sequel means that the slow-paced Metroidvania exploration is confined to just a couple of the key areas this time around, which is a little disappointing, but as always say in our Resident Evil 3 PC review, this is still one of the best in the series.
What the hell? How could this many people be infected?
This city is completely cut off, isolated.
Don't look at me like that, alright? I'm not infected.
But right now it's got a hard-on for the only 2 stars left in town.
They don't need a bleeding heart like you getting in the way.
Star's office has to be in this direction.
Gets worse every night.
They don't want the world to know what they've done.
Oh, my head.
What's wrong with Umbrella?
I can't stop them all!
You gotta get out of there!
You guys are the ones who caused all of this!
No, wait!
Oh, come on.
We've gotta be dreaming.
Commitment, honesty, integrity, these are the core values that create the foundation for Umbrella Corp.
Number 7, Hades, $24.99 on the market. After 2 years in the early access, Hades finally got a full-blown release, and this is a phenomenal take on ancient Greek mythology. This roguelike from Supergiant Games is less about the end result, but more the journey it takes to get there. You meet a colorful re-imaging of the Greek gods, slash your way through the dungeons, and pick up powerful artifacts to help you on your journey.
All right, one more time.
Stupid boy, you shall never reach the surface. You'll have a better home where you belong, here on Olympus. And to help you on your journey, have my blessing.
The Olympians shall make powerful allies. You can turn back, or I can send you home the painful way. What'll it be?
I'll have to go with the painful way. That was for last time.
Number 6, Half-Life Alyx. It's now $59.99. No game has been as anticipated for as much or as long as Half-Life 3, so as gamers waiting a little longer for it, Valve has created with what may be the most compelling reason to get a VR headset with Half-Life Alyx. Half-Life Alyx is set 5 years before Half-Life 2. What started as a rescue mission for the protagonist follows evolve into attempting to steal a super weapon from the alien overlords. From the interactive puzzles, the well-thought-out combat, and the fantastic story, this prequel is a welcome dive back into the Half-Life world that has been universally praised for its quality.
It's unloaded now!
Combined channel's really picking up. They know you're coming. You need to get out of here, now. Oh God.
They've got Dad.
They're gonna find out what he knows, and then they're gonna kill him.
All this is my fault. I never told you. I couldn't. I'm so sorry, baby.
You will not save him. Alex Vance alone cannot predict his fate.
Close your eyes, honey.
Number 5, Genshin Impact, the first free-to-play game on the list. The dream of the Breath of the Wild game on PC has finally been realized, and while we could do without the gacha mechanics, Genshin Impact is a free-to-play RPG with some surprisingly unobtrusive monetization methods. The open world of Teyvat is massive and loaded with activity ranging from puzzles and resource collecting to clearing out campsites of enemies and fishing. There's a substantial single-player campaign, but the world offers up so many distractions that you'll be hard-pressed to put any serious time into the main story.
I deal in death. If you cannot bring yourself to kill, speak my name.
What is this disturbance to which I awaken?
Huh? Think you can get away? Time for takeoff!
Number 4, FIFA 21. It's now $59.99. FIFA 21 doesn't offer much in the way of sweeping gameplay changes, but some adjustment to career mode and some fine-tuning to the pace of gameplay might just about justify the new release for fans of football games. Career mode has benefited from a new interactive match sim feature, allowing you to hop in at the press of a button if a simulated match isn't going the way you want it to. Player development options are also significantly better, letting you shift players to unconventional positions, which can result in massive improvements of awful performances depending on their physical stats and how long the chain takes the player to process.
And lays off that perfect through ball. Or do it in style with the new skill moves like the bridge dribble and the ball roll fake to explode past defenders. And in defense, counter the oncoming attacker by using your muscle to stop them in their tracks. In past seasons, you rely on the AI to make the right runs off the ball. Now you've got more control over your attacker's movement in the build-up. Get inventive and control your teammates' runs with directed pass and go and directed runs. Watch how a tap on the left bumper and a flick of the right stick sends Salah into space before he dispatches the return. Or lock onto one player to take matters into your own hands.
Number 3, Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's now $59.99 on the market. Microsoft Flight Simulator is one of the PC game's most beloved series. A franchise cherished and supported by aviation enthusiasts, the 2020 edition, wonderfully crafted by the developer Asobo Studio in tandem with Microsoft, is sure to bring the whole new generation and into the fan-base fold. Improved graphic aside, the new Magic Edition of a fully recreated and explorable Earth, built and populated with Microsoft Big Satellite Imagery and Azure Cloud Computing Service, elevates the franchise to new heights. Number 2, Doom Eternal. It's now $59.99. With 2016 Doom, developer ID Software successfully resurrected one of the foundational first-person shooter franchises. Given the game's critical and commercial success, it's no surprise to see a follow-up. Doom Eternal takes everything that makes its predecessor a wonderful demon-slaying shooters and bomb all up by several notches, courtesy of ridiculous weapons, fresh navigation options, and new multiplayer mode. This is almost too over-the-top at points, but that's precisely what makes Doom Eternal one of the best shooters ever made.
Great Slayer.
Time is now.
And here we have number 1 on the list, Valorant. Also the second game on the list that's free to play. Valorant is really a take on CSGO and it's very similar. It's playing a series of quick rounds which see one team to attempt to plant a bomb while the other tries to stop them or defuse it. It's all about communication, intel, mind games, and mechanically challenging shooting. But Valorant successfully adds character abilities to that design sheet, which introduce new possibilities for surprise tactics and delightful skill shots. It also adds a bunch of quality of life improvement.
Keep quiet.
Radio.
Enemy spotted.
If you break your hip out there, I got you covered. Good on ya.
Not used to working with humans.
I need to blow something up.
Nice try, mate. Heal up, squad. Spikes down. Time to hunt.
Seek them out.
And that's full time. Good stuff.
I hope you can enjoy this list and find out a game that you want to play. And if you think there's a great PC game that should be on the list, please comment below. And don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the bell icon to get new video updates. And thanks for watching. See ya!